So representing from Boco IP are European patent attorney Nina Virolainen, an expert in biotechnology and diagnostics patent, and patent agent Björn Törngren, who brings experience from patent examinations and scientific research. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you for having us here. We are talking with my colleague Björn Törngren. My name is Nina Virolainen. About a field that exists in the middle or in the interface of law and technology, IPR, intellectual property rights.
Yes. So thank you for the introduction and thank you for inviting us here. It's very nice to see so many interested people. Yes, so we will talk about chemistry and IPR. IPR is perhaps not so well known to many, and but we'll go through how did we end up working there and what is it that we do in this field. So I think I will skip this agenda. So what is our background? About myself, I have a background in chemical engineering from Åbo Academy University. I did my master's there. I continued doing my PhD, and I got then a PhD in physical chemistry. When I was finalizing my PhD, I thought I wanted to do something else than just research, and I managed to see an interesting position that I never heard about, and it was an opening at the Finnish Patent and Registration Office. I applied there, and I got the position there, and I started as a patent examiner there in the inorganic chemistry team. And I worked there for several years. Then I moved on more into industry and started as a patent engineer at VTT. There I worked with sensor solutions, various measurement and optical measurements, and printed electronics. And then starting from this year, I started at Boco IP in the chemistry team there.
And also I have a background as a researcher. After completing, I did my master's here in Turku, actually, and then I went on to Tampere to do my PhD. And after that, I was working at a startup company for some 5 years. And I got involved in drafting patent applications. I was working in R&D, so I was also an inventor in those patent applications, but I did also write and produce material for them, and I was involved with discussions with patent attorneys that handled our patent applications. So I got really interested in this field. I of course knew what patents are, but then I didn't know what all kinds of things are involved in drafting the patent applications and prosecuting them in patent offices. So I got really interested in the field, and I then decided to apply for a position, and I got one almost 9 years ago now. I have been working first as a patent agent at another company, but now I am with Boco IP. I have been with them for 4 years, and during that time I have completed a European patent attorney and a Finnish patent attorney examination. So we work globally with different patent offices because our clients, of course, wish to get patents granted in many different countries. So we can directly work with the European Patent Office and the Finnish Patent Office, but in other countries we are represented by agents, but we provide advice and information for them in order to prosecute our clients' patent applications worldwide. And Boco was founded in 1928, so soon we will have our 100th anniversary. It is an old and traditional field, also in Finland. Okay, thanks. And we are now some 40 people. We are a mid-sized company in Finland. There are smaller and larger IP firms than us, but we are also growing. When I started 4 years ago, we were some 30 people, and now we are almost 40 people at the moment. And we have offices at Helsinki and Tampere, but Björn actually resides here in Turku. So we could write that we have an office in Turku as well. One person, but...
Yes, I'm the local representative here.
Yes. And we do very comprehensive work, all kinds of IP services and legal services in the field of intellectual rights. And you will hear more about them in the next slides. And our experts are also, we take part in surveys every year, such as this IP Stars that is mentioned here. And our experts have widely received recognition in these surveys. So they measure our work, the quality of the work that we do with our clients.
Yes, so regarding our services, so we have what we call IPR 360. And basically it's a sort of all-encompassing service when you have an invention, starting from the birth of it, if you have an idea, how do you continue then to protect it, and how during that lifetime we can help. So we provide different analysis services, see what exists already and how your invention can fit in there. Then we protect it in various ways, either with patents, trademarks, designs. Then we help in conducting a strategy. How can you proceed to protect your inventions? And then we help out in various disputes and legal problems. And then we also help with portfolio management. So quite varied services that we provide. Here's just a list of our references. As you can see, it's quite varied. There are small firms, there are big firms, all from chemistry to pharma to construction to quantum computers. So we need quite a large set of skills, or quite a large competences in our people. And so what is it that we actually do, Nina and I? Of course, it varies client to client, but mainly we work in patent drafting. So we are writing patent applications, trying to define the invention and how to get the best possible protection for your invention. We handle patent prosecution. So we are communicating with the patent offices and writing to them, trying to convince them, hey, please give us a patent. And also handle objections that they usually raise. We also conduct the searches. We check if you have an invention, is it patentable? Is it a valid patent if someone else has a patent? And we provide opinions related to that. And then also we give some legal advice if there are some unclear things, and also help with client communication.
Then a bit about benefits of IPR and why do we want to get patents and secure our exclusive rights to innovations. And as you may know, IPR includes different kinds of aspects. We mainly work with patents, Björn and I, but also we have a legal team that works with trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets. Well, that is of course something that we also work with. There is often a decision involved whether to patent something and also have it published at the same time, or if you want to keep it a trade secret. So that is also something we provide advice on to our clients. And IPR is crucial for protecting your rights, your exclusive rights, to be able to secure financing, for example. And well, in general, if there would be no mechanism to secure your rights, there would be no sense in doing research, basically, for companies at least, because you need to be able to finance your activities. And if anyone can use the work you have done, then it's very difficult to get funding. or to sell your product if everyone can make the same product that you have developed and then get the profits from it. So that's why IPR is very important. And yeah, they secure a competitive advantage over the other companies in the same field. And then a few words about patenting trends in general. There was a slight stagnation in patenting activity globally during and shortly after the COVID pandemic, but the increase in the number of applied patents has then continued. And in Finland, we are the fifth globally in terms of patent applications per GDP, and actually also per capita. Finland is placing really high globally. And maybe there have been fewer patent applications in the field of traditional chemistry in recent years, but the fields of biotechnology and different kinds of energy materials and green chemistry, they are increasing at the moment. So this is good news to us. There is a lot of work in the field and new IPR experts are needed. Because also in Finland, there are new people coming to the IPR field all the time, but there are also people who are close to the end of their careers, and we need new, fresh people in the business.
So then finally, some closing remarks or thoughts about this subject. So if you transfer from a research career to IPR, you have many good qualities that are very beneficial. For instance, you can then really leverage your scientific expertise, because you need to be a technical expert to really understand what is the core of an invention. You need to have this understanding. So for instance, if you have a PhD, that's super. And also the other way around, once you get a bit of knowledge of patent law, then that's a really beneficial. You can combine your technical expertise with the legal expertise, and that is crucial. And of course, when you're a scientist, you already have analytical thinking. You really need to also apply that in this field. And of course, communication skills, not just to communicate with clients, but also with the patent offices. You need to analytically structure your responses so that they make sense, and that you can convince someone that, hey, this is actually a good thing. And of course, as with everything nowadays, continuous learning and problem solving. Technology is advancing so rapidly. You need to be able to sort of keep up with it and learn new things. Finally, some general advice for people early in their career, but also perhaps later in their career. It's good to be curious. Since technology advances, it's good to at least try to keep up with it, at least try to stay interested in that. Also to be persistent. It can be very challenging at times. It can be very tough to try to get something working or not, but it can be very rewarding if you're doing something that you're really interested in. And also to find your own niche. In the technological field, and especially chemistry, it's so varied. You can work with so many different things. But it's good to find your own speciality, which aligns with your own interests. And regarding IPR, perhaps you got a bit of an idea what it's about. And IPR is essential to protect your inventions, and also to encourage investments and generate more income. And especially in chemistry, it protects the inventions, and allows the inventors and companies to benefit from their hard work. And yes, to perhaps summarize, a career in IPR is a very dynamic blend of science, law, and strategy. I think that was it for us, and we're happy to answer any questions you have, either now or then later, or please send us a message if there's something. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is there a quick question from the audience? do you actually then encourage people in research with PhD to apply or to try out the IPR field?
Yes, definitely. I think as Nina mentioned, we always need new people. And there are also many people who are retiring, very experienced people. So you need new people to sort of fill in the gaps and sort of fill in the shoes. And we always, since technology is really evolving, you always need the latest up-to-date knowledge about that. And so definitely if you have a technical background, a research background, it's definitely good to try it out. Also to get an understanding just in general about IPR, even if you don't work with it as your day job, it's still quite critical for startups and for whatever companies. So,
Thank you. That's great to hear. Thank you, Boco IP.